Hello, hello to nobody in chat. Oh, yeah, okay, you immediately record right. Alright, look, I can promise you, it's not a slur. It just looks like one. Okay. And anyway, if it was a slur, then how would this video be up? I mean, you know how strict YouTube is. Yeah, but tell that to the judge. It's not my fault you're illiterate and read maggot as well a different word. It's not my fault, okay? I mean, if you can tell by the title, my goal is drive a hard point. My goal is to beat Margit. I also want to do Weeping Peninsula. I especially want to get Hit Lantern, as that is probably one of my most used tools ever. Yeah, let me just get the game up. Okay, there we go. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Alright, let me get the controller off. Alright, controller's good. Okay, I guess we continue back in. Last time I beat Fort Height, I think it was. This one. I wasn't looking at the right. No, over here. Yeah, Fort Height. I beat it. I got Kenneth Height back in there. Next step. So, well, obviously, eventually I'm gonna head over here to Stormvale, do all the Stormvale stuff. Maybe even do the Mariner over here. I mean, considering buying Elden Ring, but I think that game would genuinely make me the worst person on the face of the planet. I mean, it may make you a worse person, but it would make you better at video games. Think about it like that, okay? Gotta think about these games you're getting as a trade-off, okay? I started watching South Park. It's made me say like a billion times more slurs and a billion times more swears. But it's very entertaining and it's made me a funnier person. You gotta think about these things as a trade-off, okay? I was trying to get great act, which requires like 30 string. Getting that is gonna do me some good. It's gonna do me some really good getting that. I'm going for my usual big weapons clobber thing, you know, waboom. I can block with this crazy binding vow. Are you referring to the binding vow? I'm assuming that that's a thing from JJK. Have I done this? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done the quest. I'm pretty sure I've already done it. Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah, I know the JJK reference, yeah. I don't get it because I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I'll start soon. I want to finish Gachiakuto first, which honestly I should have already had it finished. I'm like halfway through, just I've been being lazy with it. So once I finish Gachiakuto, which is honestly probably just like 3 to 4 more episodes, it is so peak. I love it so. It's probably one of my favorite power systems with one glaring exception. Damn! Do you see that? Bro had perfect aiming. I think you know what the exception is. I don't think I need to explain what the exception is and why it's an exception. Yeah. Oh damn, I just fell off the cliff. Alright. Oh my lord. No, screw it. No, we're running past. There's one man I must kill. Is he here? I'm just looking for a little friend of yours here. Oh god, get me out of here. is that, you know, it gets rid of the freaking shield. The axes. Well, any heavy weaponry will do that. That's why I like the colossal swords you can get from... Shh. He's autistic. Use fairy for the butterflies, and now I have them. What was I saying? I got distracted. So, Weeping Peninsula, I don't know why, I've always found Weeping Peninsula much easier than the rest of Limgrave. I don't know why. Even the western section, we're including the freaking Gatefront ruins, by the way. Like, I don't know why, I just always consider Weeping to be way easier. Probably because when I go to Weeping, I really only go to a fort there. What is the fort? There's easy shit. Okay, dude, when you get good at this game, you will start seeing places will start seem easy to you, okay?
Hello? Is somebody there? Might
no.
I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south.
Castle Morn, that's what's
The
south.
servants there have rebelled.
Yeah.
I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see.
So weak that,
I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander.
If I beat the entirety of Elden Ring before I beat Pink Delta, I'm actually doing Toaster Tobacco. I mean, I technically have, but that's purely because I played Elden Ring like years before Elden Ring Chapter 5 came out, so... You know, dude, I like that fight. I'm gonna be honest, I like the fight. I know a lot of people were complaining, like, oh, there's, you know, the bomb thing. It's a hard attack, but... Girona. It's a hard attack, I'll give you that, but I feel like if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. Half the time I feel like I'm guessing it, I'm gonna be honest. Fight is cool, but yeah, it's just the bombs. That's the only thing that makes it a difficult fight. It's the bombs. Once you get past the bombs, it's an easy fight. And then you got the whole ending phase, in which it's not a fight anymore. It's I don't know if you've gotten to the ending phase, so I won't say anything. But yeah, just prepare. It's gonna stop your fight. Almost just as it's over. Dude, I freaking love the fighting style that there is with, you know, Deltarune and Undertale. I love it so much. It's why I've played through every ending of Undertale. It's why I absolutely love it. I'm waiting to do Weird Route and just all that stuff generally once the game comes out. Or like how I only did Geno route after getting good at, you know, Pacifist. I haven't gotten there yet, but I don't think I'm seeing this shit ever. No, you'll get there, okay? It just takes a lot of practice and getting good guessing. Oh, damn. Bro stepped on my head, and I was not into it. Bro murder. Sans is easy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I have never actually used Sans. I have got it into his final attack. It took me a longer time to beat Spamton Neo than it did for me to beat Sans. So, yeah, here's the thing. I found, you know, Spamton Neo, Roaring Knight, all that stuff. I found it easier than Sans. Probably because their fights are more gimmicky. You know what, maybe I'll stream Undertale. Maybe I'll stream Undertale one of these days. I was actually thinking, I gotta find a new thing to stream since I'm about to be finished with streaming Kingdom Hearts 1. There's more I want to do with it, but the more I want to do is, it's a thing I'm doing in my own time, which is the final, doing the harder game mode. try to beat it in the harder mode. Which, oh my god, let me tell you, it's a struggle. It is a grind. But I'm getting through it. I recently did the Tarzan world, I think. Did I do Tarzan world? I don't think I have. I was struggling with shit with that one. No, I still am. But, yeah, I'm thinking, there's probably gonna be 2 more streams of Kingdom Hearts, and then I'm gonna start a new thing. And I'm debating between streaming Grind, streaming Blasphemous, streaming, well now we're gonna add an Undertale, and streaming a Lego game. Because I love Lego games, like, so much. It would either be Lego Incredibles, which I recently got, the Lego Marvel franchise, or Lego Star Wars, like the big Skywalker saga. One of those. I'll probably put it to a vote with the fans. Last time I did a poll, only one person answered it. So, who knows, we'll see. Lego games are so peak, the Ninjago iteration though, so I think that's purely because they did the Lego Ninjago movie and not like a Ninjago game. I feel like that's like if they made it Ninjago and not movie Ninjago, it would have been a much better game. Oh, I also have DC Super Villain, but I'm not really considering playing that one. I might do that in my own time, or if people really like the other Lego game series. And yes, it would also be a completionisting thing, because that's how I roll. I have to get and do everything in the game, or at least as much as I can. Yeah, so I'd put that up to vote. Maybe 1 or 2 people will reply to the poll. Like Elden Ring. The only reason I'm playing Elden Ring is because I put it to a vote, and Elden Ring won by 1 vote. Everything else had 0 votes. So, I mean, yeah, it won. But yeah, so I'll put it to a vote. It won by 2 votes. I just voted. Yeah, you just voted now. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna affect it now. Now that I am playing Elden Ring. I need to just keep increasing strength. Actually, increase that by a bit, and then give me some more vigor. Then I might do mine eventually. We'll definitely sway the polls of trust. Yes, you only just made it 1 by 1 more point. You're crushing the polls. But yeah, so I mean, hey Corvette, you might be the one to decide what game I play next. Yeah, at this rate of having like 1 to 2 viewers on every stream, but somehow have like 8 to 10 views. I don't understand it. Elden Ring goes to the polls. Elden Ring goes to the polls. It's so annoying. There's 4 more, by the way. There is a 4 in the US called 4 more, so that's really funny. Okay. He can't shoot me. There's a secret second viewer who just haven't. I think it might be me because I'm watching on my own phone. It is my account watching, but I do think it might be me. Okay, we got Weeping Peninsula. So now, with Weeping Peninsula, there's a bunch of things you can do here. Gas, the call was coming from the said house. Alright, so there's a bunch of things you can do. There's a thing over here, I think. There is, obviously, Fort Moore, and then there's, Leon and Misbegotten back here. There is this tower up here I can go and do, but it requires killing the turtles. I can never find the turtles, I swear. There's this thing here, there is a cave right here, there's this, the village here, there's the church here, there is a boss here at the Minor Erd Tree. This is another one of these Evergales, I think. There's a little hut here, another little hut, another one. There is a bell tower out here. There is this thing that'll teleport you all the way up to Altus Plateau, gravesite, and then somewhere here there is a house where the trader is selling the hip thing. There's also should be another cave along this wall. I never can find it for the life of me, but I know it's there. I think I'm gonna start going from east to west, skipping the 2 caves so I can get this and go back and do them. I think that might be the call. So first thing is, I guess, doing this section. So head down, check this place out, check out Fort Moore. Let's go, chat. Go. Watch out for the giant arrows. They'll attack any second now. Just wait for the music sting to kick in. I hear it. Yeah, see music stings. That's not how arrows work. Arrows actually follow laws of gravity. Fun fact. What is here? Is it a boss or? I'm trying to remember what it is that is here. We might have just been a lot of corpses you could kill. There's poison wound. I thought there was something here. I mean, obviously there's human poison. Ow. That hurt my horse a little bit. Oh, there's a thing up here. Golden Rune 4. I mean, hey, I am not complaining. That's horse parkour. Horse parkour, chat. It's a thing. Trust. Search it up. Basically, you get your horse to do the parkour for you. Do you like... Does like a cliff edge thing next to the water actually exist? Corvée or Mystery Me in chat, is that an actual thing? Anyone that lives by cliff, can you verify that they're always by the water? The only cliffs I have been to are in other nations, so I don't know if that looks the same way here or there. Like, do we have cliffs along our beaches? And anyway, cliffs I went to weren't in beaches, they were on mountains, so I guess I just followed what I'm asking for. I have no clue, dude. What you just said, the MEA big dude interrupted, and I couldn't hear. MEA? Men eating ass. I don't think that's it. Oh, mean. Mean big dude, the guy that was shooting all the arrows, or the dogs that are gonna try to murder me. Is the audio like that uneven? Should I like change it? You gotta tell me before I go into Fort Moore, dude. This place can be a bit annoying. They got the arrows. Is the game too loud? Yeah, I low-key can't hear. Okay. I do not know. Okay, we gotta decrease that there. Okay. Okay. There you go. Is it good now? Is it better? It sounds the same to me, obviously, but like, okay, yeah, we're balling now. Okay, we're balling. It'd be so cool if you could just take this big sword here, not in that way, but like in a stealing crime way. Oh my God, it's dog. Look, it's a dog. Chat, do I kill the dog? I I got the executioner's axe right here. We kill the dog? We kill the dog? Is that what I'm getting right, Corvée? We're killing the dog? It's a holy dog, mind you. Someone here said didn't expect cleric. We kill the holy dog. Okay. Oh my lord. Damn, the thing was built like a holy dog. Okay, I got some turtleneck meat out of it, and also some white flesh. I hope your bloodlust is satiated, you goddamn psychopath. Give me some of the rolla fruit. I never end up using it, but... Okay, so, the dog is dead. What a shame, what a shame. What was that saying? Is that like one of the, don't believe it. Try mushroom, then let there be confusion. What's a mushroom? Hey, you asked, I answered. We killed the dog. We killed the holy dog. You did answer. I can't believe Kara made you kill that dog. Are you implying that you are Kara? Mr. Beast, Fortnite, intersect weak foe, and then try close to I'm getting the feeling that you're implying that you are Kara. Lost Grace discovered. Can you reclaim this fort? I don't think you can. This is one of those forts that's kind of just like lost. Right down here. Evil message, then praise. Nothing here, just a lot of stuff to break. Why does it say freaking... Oh, lift. I thought that said left. Defeat. Seek back. Now this isn't like the Genshin elevators, where if I press the button, I'm forced to go back down. I can just jump. See that, chat? That's something that no one else is up to. Defeating one by one required ahead. Time for revenge. Remember, chat, slow and steady wins the race. First off, give up. Remember, chat, slow and steady wins the race. I can summon dogs if I want to, and seeing as how there is a dog right there, that might be necessary. And how there is another dog there. Thank God it's dead. You gotta destroy the table too. It's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. You just like accidentally destroy things a lot. It's just part of the game, you know. I can hear the fighting up there. Hey, don't do that. Bad dog. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. I think that dog is he staring me down? Yeah, he is. He is. He is. He is. Ignore them, misbegottens. I'm like getting the control scheme of what should we call it? Kingdom Hearts confused with this. I'm like, why is this button not attacking? Heals. Okay, no. Get over here. Crazy. It's a lot of them. I'm using so many Crimson Flasks. There's a pumpkin head over here. That's always annoying. So if I'm not wrong, there's two ways to progress through here. There's a way over there, and then there's the ladder past the Pumpkinhead. I think I'm gonna check the ladder first. I think the ladder gets you to progress faster. But then again, is there a progressing quickly? Can you ever progress quickly in this game? Yes, chat. The answer is yes. You can progress quickly. Going up. If I'm not wrong, there's a couple of things you can get by dropping from the other areas. I just grazed him. Like you see, that's the other area you can go to. I think it requires either running past the Mystic Items or killing them. I think that's what they're called, right? I always forget their names. They might be called Chimeras. YouTube, they're attached by the back, okay? No other part of the body. Did that one just fall? Well, I'm always happy when there's less enemies. Hey, get on my level, scrub. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Heal, 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 heal. Come on, get on my level, get on my level, get on my level. Come on, get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level, scrub. Get on my level. Get on my level, get on my level. Come on, come on, come on, get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level, get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level, get on my level. Come on, I know you can, I know you can. Just do it, just do it. Get on my level, get on my level. Get on my level. He's not getting on my level. How are we supposed to... There we go. Fair fight. You know what they say? It's always a fair fight if they can never win. And then... Yeah, I missed the fighting. There's usually fighting up here, I think. Or is it later on in the castle that there's fighting? Okay, so there's, yeah, 2 ways we can progress here. I can either go down here, which takes us over there where there's fighting, go down there, or I can go down... Well, this isn't progressing, it's sort of just getting something extra, I think. Let's see. Oh, damn, I always forget you're there. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some more flasks somehow. Okay. I forget what it takes when it comes to killing enemies for it to give you a flask. We're gonna find out today. So technically, we could use this to go back all the way to the beginning if we wanted to. But I am not what some would call a psychopath. I'm just a psycho. Psycho kid. You could jump over here, but I don't think you could jump back, which is kind of an... Screw it. We're gonna get touched by grace. I don't... You killed the dog earlier. Yes. Your point? Yes. See, this is what I wanted to not happen. You can't get back. Can't jump on the tree or do any sort of weird parkour-y tricks to get back up. Kind of just stuck here, which is sort of annoying, honestly. This is probably my least favorite part about 4 more. You can't get back. Possibly psychopathically. Yeah, possibly. It's not confirmed nor denied. It's just, you know, up for debate. We're all filled back up. My juices are filled. Filled to the ever-loving brim. Juice. Some nice apple juice. Although I do have one orange juice because I like to have good choice. Okay. So there's 2 things I'm thinking of just running past for. So we're gonna do the usual. We're just gonna run past. What are they gonna do? Fight me? I'm too fast for these fuckers. Hey, buddy. You're doing a good job, by the way. If you weren't trying to kill me, I would hire you to cut up my meat. Damn, did you see that? Was really close. I love how they also have wings, yet they will just climb up normal. Alright, so now you see, now we wait here like a goddamn psychopath. Oh, frick! I forgot about that. I forgot about that bit. This isn't good, because you remember how many have pissed off before? And now they're all coming this way. Damn. So, actions happen. Actions happen. And what I learned from, was it a Key and Peele skit I was watching that I saw that in? No, I was playing Genshin. It was a Genshin thing. Look, I know I made a mistake of slaughtering, like, an entire group of people, but, you know, I'm sorry. I'm also a victim in all of this. Because I, too... This is a fun game, right, chat? These dogs are, like, on my field. Get me up this ladder! They can't jump that high. They weren't taught tricks by their owners. Is it still over there, just chopping away? Bro really ignored me. Hey, dude. How are you? Yeah, try to attack me. Say that again. If the boot fits. Now I played through the flyers. That's annoying. Before, one of them freaking fell. Oh! I did not like that. Me no likey. Something Abercrombie fish. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh god, oh no, 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 oh no. Spam dodge roll, spam dodge roll. That's what Legend of Zelda's taught me what to do. If ever in fear, spam dodge roll. I like how... Ow. I don't like these guys. You know what? I don't like them, so I'm just gonna, like, ignore them. I mean, what are they gonna do? Follow me? Hey, there is a way to get back up. Hey, dude. Can you, like, just stop? You're really pissing me off. Hey, dude. I'm gonna help you take back the fort. You're welcome. Now we can work together and beat them, right? Right? Oh, crap. Well, screw working together, I guess. Okay, you could do that if you hit them while they're flying. You just down them. It's just really... Are you seeing that too? Something ain't right about that feller over there. Kinda just... I don't know. I come in for the double kill. Yes! That's... Damn. Whoopsies. That was the area with the dog. Yeah, that's the area with the dog. Okay, so, if I'm not wrong, Rose should be up here. The king guy. Hey, bro. Hey, yo. What up?
There's a face I've not seen before.
Dude, you are so yellow. How much alcohol do you drink?
Claimed by Lord Godric himself. Well, you can see how things have turned out.
Yeah.
The menials have all rebelled. They gave
Dun-dun-dun-esque creature.
But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, but true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Moon.
I kind of just came to, like, kill
Take
people.
this, by way of apology.
Sacrificial twig. Thank you for the...
Now then, away with you, no reason to risk your neck. Now then, away, no reason to...
I'm gonna go and kill a boss. I know he just said don't risk your neck, but you see that island over there with the single gravestone? It doesn't just have a single gravestone. It has a lot more personality to it. You just can't see it because you are very shallow and only care about the big things. Sometimes the little things matter too. Rest. Get a little nap in. So much more. Okay, so you know how like gravity is our enemy? Well, sometimes it can be our ally. Don't expect tranquility. Yeah, no. This is an annoying section, though. I will be honest. Mostly because I always get the alignment wrong. Oh no, this isn't the part where you're dropping down there. See this guy? He likes taking it from behind. That's why he let me do that. He heard me drop down, but he really likes it. But there's a way to talk with these things. Oh, frick, what the hell? I always forget that those things are around. It's sleeping. Let it rest. Sleep. Liar ahead. Yeah, there's no door here, see? It'd be so funny if I just hit it and there was a door there. Hey dude, what's up? These enemies are always so annoying because they take so much damage. You keep squelching and scorching over there, pal. You're doing great. Take your time. You kill them off one by one. One of the stronger of the... I forget if they're called Lenin or Misbegotten. It's one of the two. I'm not here. I'm not here. I don't know what you're talking about. I need to get better at dodging in anticipation of a certain boss that is well known for his delays. No, actually, I'm just gonna keep swinging. Okay, so guys, just keep swinging is not a strategy. I don't know who recommended it. It's probably a stupid asshole. The second viewer. I heard their voice in my head. You wanna know who the second viewer is? The second viewer is called like TheRedKnight or something. Like lame shit or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Not trust, just keep swinging. Will work. You just gotta believe. I like to think, I like to picture you say, just keep swinging, and a door is like, just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. Whoa, Red Knight second viewer, and it's also Red Knight peak stuff. No, not peak, trust. Okay, so you see, I thought I would get the drop on him. I now know that I don't get the drop on him. And now... Ow, 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 ow. I forgot that they don't just... Oh, that was 2,000 runes I just lost. Guys, I'm doing this for a good purpose. It's probably like 2 runes. I don't know. But like, it's all, in the end, all will be forgiven or something like that. I don't know. Some real Jesus shit. See, now there's a tree. Okay, now there's a tree. But there's a lot more than just a tree and a single gravestone, okay? You gotta look at that island for more than its tree and gravestone, okay? Yeah, buddy, you sleeping like that. I like how they probably hear you murder them, like murder their friends, and they just like cower there. So, oh my god, no. Damn, did you see that silky dodge? Oh, and then I stun it. Oh my lord. No hit the thing. Like the boss I am. Dude, we're not the Red Knight anymore. This is some Red King territory. I am truly godlike. My skills at this game, dude, innumerable. Something incredible. It's probably not. Alright. And Twin Blade Talisman. I think that it ups your like attack speed or something like that. I don't remember. Okay. So now, yeet. More jumping off of things. How else do you think we get around here? It is definitely not by taking the safe way down. I'll tell you that much. Thank you. That gives you more flasks of Crimson Tears if you use them up, but I just felt like killing them. I saw a bug. I don't want to squash it. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, so I think the frustrating falling part is over here. We're about to be at it. Yeah, see this thing right here? It is so bullshit. Okay. So you go down like that, and then you get this smithing stone, and then you go down like that, and then there's a rat. Yeah, no, the Misbegotten is not the biggest problem here. It's always the rat. But always, you just keep attacking. As you said, Corvée, just keep attacking. Well, heal in the middle, but just keep attacking. Maybe I should have just healed. God damn it. You know how much backtracking I'm gonna have to do now? I remember back when Cell, before Cell quit streaming, he would complain about the freaking Sulk Song runbacks. He did not get far, and I feel like he didn't do well enough in Elden Ring to see all of these freaking runbacks, because these things are complete ass, dude. Complete BS, let me tell you. Honestly, I found the runbacks in Sulk Song, while annoying, you can just go around the enemies. Like, a lot of the times. It's like, if you're good at the game and you know what you're doing, you don't even have to be good at the game. If you're okay at the game and you know what you're doing, then, yeah, you're fine. He's like Doug. He's just bad at, he was just bad at 2D platformers. Runbacks in any game annoy the shit out of me. Skongs are annoying, Elden Ring is evil. Yeah. By the way, this is the runback for one boss. This isn't a runback for, like, a chest. No, this is a runback for a boss. There is a boss at the end of all this. Oh my god. But also, being in Misbegotten, as long as you're not, like, stupid, is not that difficult. Oh wait, no, I forgot there's a freaking... Yeah, there's a site of grace here, alright, so this is the run back to the site... Oh yeah, this is the run back to the site of grace. But there is more annoying runbacks. I want to say... Oh god, what's the run back where you have to go through, like, so many things? I'm stupid. How are you stupid, Corvée? Tell me that. Also, maybe, oh, yes. Also, I might just be good at 2D platformers and just games in general, and that's why I don't see, runbacks as, like, pure evil and stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's chill. Single chest, by the way, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Was it a chest? Oh no, it's just that. It's some throwing daggers. If you really wanted some throwing daggers, you could nearly die. Okay, 2 flasks of Crimson Tears. I believe, Chet. Asking me a math question? Okay, what's 2 times 2? And don't use a calc for that. Don't use a calc for that. 6.5. I wouldn't know. I don't use a calc. Okay, Leon and Miss Beyond. Fun fact, this guy gives you an insanely good weapon. Well, I don't want to call it insanely good, but it's one of the legendary weapons. Now, how did this random creature here get access to a weapon like that? I have no clue. But he has a legendary weapon. Oh, damn. You can tell by the damage that sent me reeling back. Okay, maybe the movement really showcases how. This is one of those bosses where you really just kind of need a different opening. And then you do that, come on, get the damage in, boom. Okay. Come on, get distracted by a dog. Yeah, get distracted by a dog. That was needed. That. And then that. That's why I like the axe. The freaking amount of poise damage this thing does is actually criminal. There it is, Grafted Blade Greatsword. I've never used it, like, in a fight. So I'm gonna ask you this, Corvette. Do I keep going down the route to get... Okay, while I'm at it, it's gonna upgrade my mind. I'm gonna ask you this. Do I keep going down the route of improving to get the Great Axe? Strength 30. Or... do I go down the route of trying to get 40 strength, 14 dex to use Grafted Blade Greatsword? Which, I mean, technically, I would just, it would take a bit, but, I could just use this as I try to get this. I can also use Bloodhound's Fang if I put in a little bit into my dex. Bloodhound's Fang is probably one of my favorite weapons. Grafted Sword. It is a colossal sword. I don't know why, but in this game, I either work well with big, slow weapons. We're talking, you know, Great Axe, the Grafted Blade Greatsword, Lord Sworin's Greatsword, Radahn's dual colossal blades, or really fast weapons like Bloodhound's Fang. The flail is somewhat fast, but not fast in the way I use it. The daggers, and stuff like that. So I guess for now, I'm gonna. Okay. So we're gonna wield Great Axe both hands. That's what it said. You have to wield it with both hands in order to get its effects. Which I didn't know you could do that. We wield it with 2 hands. This will be our weapon until we eventually get enough strength and dex to use the Grafted Blade. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, the power. Oh, we got the lean and scream too. Well, I think it's Barbaric Roar. Okay, so we're gonna use Great Axe until eventually I can use the Colossal Sword here. We're gonna go the heavy route. I always love going the heavy route. I don't know why. It's always so fun to go the heavy route. Okay. So that is most... So, before you think, oh, this tower's done. Well, not actually. If we go back to Arena here, we talk to her. We tell her that her dad's alive. she will actually send us back to deliver a message to her father. So we're gonna send the message. Don't worry, chat. We're gonna send a message, all right. I'm not killing him though. If I'm not wrong, that gives a pretty good weapon, but we're not gonna kill him because he's also somewhat difficult to kill.
I fear for father's life.
It's fine.
The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul.
Well, you're spared.
I fear it's no different at Castle Morn.
Yeah,
Please,
no, everyone's kind of
I
dead.
implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please.
Yep.
I just
Okay,
want
well,
him
I
to
think
be
you're
safe.
supposed to actually talk to her before you go there,
Thank you, then please.
and then deliver the
Deliver it
letter.
to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Okay. So now we go back. Castle Morn. I always forget it's Morn, not Moor. This has to be one of my favorite castles to run through in this game, though, because it's at the juncture between being a lot, where there's a lot of things you can do here, obviously with Colleen and Misbegotten, and you know, and the fort itself, the multiple routes you can take in the fort, but it's also easy in certain ways. Well, I mean, it's also small. It's big and small. It's easy and difficult. It's really just however you make it. And for instance, if you're running through like crazy and you're going behind, you're ignoring every Misbegotten, then you might be fine. You might not be. Yeah, see. This guy's chasing me. Wait, I'm gonna get to the top. And I'm gonna kill this dude. Oh my god, you see that damage upgrade? This thing may be freaking fat as fuck. But it packs a punch. It packs a punch. That's why I like the colossal weapons. Because they may be fat, but oh my god, do they do damage. That's also why I like the fast weapons. Because, oh, they might not do a lot of damage in one attack, but oh my god, if you keep attacking, it does so much damage. At the end of the day, do you want your attacks acoustic or electric? That's kind of it. Do you want to do one attack, or you want to do like 50? Excuse me, everyone, excuse me, I'm on my way. I'm on my way through. I gotta deliver a letter. This is postal service. Postal services. It is actually a federal crime to stop a postal worker doing the job if I'm wrong.
You've no reason.
Here's the letter.
Thank you. I know you're dead, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong
I mean, you can also just give it to me.
I'm in your debt for keeping this no longer bound sight. Rescued Arena. Thanks to you, I will devote my remaining as I only hope it remain. Thanks to you, and devote my
Yeah, no.
as
So
I only
you
hope it.
you can get the Sword of
Thanks to you,
Morn
and devote my
if you
as
kill
I
this
only
guy.
hope.
But otherwise, I think he stays here. I don't remember if he dies on his own or not. I mean, we can test that out. Are you gonna do something about this guy? Oh my god. Okay, wait. I want my attack autistic. Okay. Corvée. I get the servants to kill him. Is that a bad guy move? Oh my god, is that frenzy? I'm not dealing with frenzy here. Is that an asshole move? I just need that simple answer. Not at all? Okay, perfect. Anyways, I want to kill one of them so that I'm not at risk and have to dodge two of them. Okay, see, okay, there's one. Oh god. Oh god. He's one shot, but I'm also one shot. Damn it. Okay. No. We're gonna return Corvey. Actually, I think we can go and tell Arena that he's not coming back. And then we'll go back. I can kill him myself. Is that a bad guy move? If I kill him, is that a bad guy? Am I the bad guy? Am I the good guy? But technically, he's gonna die anyways. I'm sparing him from all the pain and misery that time is. Nah, you'd actually be a good person. Yeah, see? Corvette, I need a person like you more in my life. Dude, go on Reddit, r/am I the asshole. Ask them, am I an asshole if I kill someone?
Greener, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
Okay, Corby, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I have never returned to Arena after doing this quest. This is a new thing for me.
Find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them.
Help, dude?
Rest assured, Arena, it will be done. I'll hunt them down. Rest assured.
Okay, so.
I'll hunt them.
Corvette, the way I'm seeing this is a man that is so distraught, he's willing to murder hundreds, maybe even millions. Am I the asshole? Because this is like a mixture of revenge and genocide. We gotta stop him from killing. Okay, the thing is, what he is killing is monsters. So we're gonna have to take a berserk approach to this, okay? Are monsters people? Is our first question. If they're not people, is it unethical to kill them? Because, you know, it's considered unethical to kill a dog, but they're not a person. So are they a person? If they're not, is it ethical to kill them? If it is ethical to kill them, is it ethical to slay them on a mass scale? And if that is unethical, then is it ethical to kill someone? Monsters aren't people, because I said so. Okay, but that's okay. So that's our first one. Second one. Is it unethical to kill a monster? Like it's unethical to kill a dog. But it is ethical to kill a coyote or a fox that's hunting your chickens. Or a mosquito. Is it ethical to kill a monster? Monsters aren't cute, so ethical trust. Okay. If it's ethical to kill a monster, is it ethical to try to exterminate them? Is that an ethical thing? Is monster extermination ethical? I hope so. Okay. If we hope that monster extermination is ethical, then is it ethical to end the life of a man that is trying to exterminate monsters? Because he's like you and me. We think, the collective three of us think that it's ethical to exterminate monsters. So is killing him ethical? Because we're stopping him from trying to kill all the monsters. If you want, though, I can also check to see if this storyline goes anywhere. Like, if he shows up somewhere later in the game killing monsters, or if we can find him dying and we can steal the sword then. If you want, I could check for that on Google. Yeah, because he's, like, weaker than you, so you gotta take him down and then kill him. He's out of place. This is some real berserk shit. Like, freaking... What was the arc where Griffith did all the bad things because he believed that, like, the main guy, John Berserk, was weak? I can search up really... Okay, I'm gonna search it up. Give me a second. Hold on the thing. What's this guy? Wait, what's his name?
I'll find them. The foul breath. I'll hunt them, rest assured.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put it in arena. Alright. Arena. Elden Ring. Quest. Okay. How to complete Arena's quest. So, this NPC can be fought. If defeated, drops the letter, prevents Hieta from spawning, and 500 runes. Okay. Speaking to Arena to receive the letter, you can deliver to her father at Castle Moor. After delivering the letter to Edgar, you explain that he cannot leave. And you must protect the grafted blade greatsword from being stolen by the Misbegotten. Return to the arena to find an iron cleaver embedded in the ground next to it. After successfully delivering the letter to Edgar, he will lament that he's not able to deliver the arena. He cannot allow, if you kill Edgar, then okay. Defeat Leon and Misbegotten. So defeating Leon and Misbegotten is a part of the quest. Retrieve the sword. Edgar will then thank you and return to arena. You can then find Edgar next to arena. Talk to him to advance the quest. Finally talk to the Revenger shack in Western Lernia and defeat the invader, Edgar the Revenger. Oh my god, we legit fight him as a mini boss later. Wait a minute. Corvée. My god. Do we let this man go on his trading arc? No. Think of it like this. Do we let this man go on a trading arc and try to prove himself to us later? Or do we cut him down in the prime of his life? Because right now, he's not worthy of being killed by me. You know, look, he's on his hands and knees. He's sobbing his heart out. He doesn't even have his weapon out. But later on, I can fight him on more even ground. He's more solid in the head. Yeah, see. I'm not, look, I'm not trying to save this man's life. I still want to kill him. But I'm driving home the point of it being an honorable kill. He's weak now, but he could be a good fight. It'd be sad to just kill him. Yeah. Entertainment value, okay? What is entertaining? It's a good fight, and then you kill him. Well, I was gonna compare it to the gladiators, but actually, if you did a good fight, then the other gladiator was allowed to live. They would have to do a bad fight, and then you could kill him. But, whatever. Point is, he's weak, he's a nothing burger right now. It's depressing to kill him. If I kill him later on, at the Revenger's shack.
I'll hunt them down, rest assured.
It's in Western Lernia, somewhere out here. It's much further north because that's like Southern Lernia. Okay, so we'll do that. We're gonna ignore that. We don't need that. So I think we go to this. We then go to the village up here and do all this. We then come back down. We do all of this. We then go up, do this, fight this, come down here, do this, see if we could do this, get this, go to the tower here and do it. Oh no, tower's right here, sorry. This is a shack. I think that's actually the shack that you get the thing out. Go to the shack, we do that, we check everything else out here. Then, now with the hit points here, we go to the cave here, and then the cave here. Order of affairs. First thing is the Church of Dogs. Let me get up there, actually. Oh, I see. And yes, you heard that right. It's a church with a dog. Well, I forget if it's a church with a dog or a church where you have to kill dogs. And I'm not saying it's the church with the Pope Dog. No, Pope Dog is in Lernia. No, this is a church where there's, I think, ghost dogs. I've been drawing this entire stream, peak stream to draw through so far. Is it because I raise Holy Dog? Is it because I raise some very compelling points when it comes to extermination of various groups? YouTube, I'm not referring to any human groups. YouTube, there's no need to get all pissy with me, okay? Or is it because I have a very soothing voice? I'm told I have an amazing voice, by the way. That's a lie. I've been told I have that, like, nervous-y Michael Cera voice. You know the one where, like, he sounds like he's about to have a panic attack every moment? I've been told I have a voice. Can I say all the above? How do I have an entertaining voice, a soothing voice, bring up very fair and reasonable points that a podcast would, yet I also have the Michael Cera voice? Explain that to me, politicians. Oh yeah, there's a little mini thing over there. I can do that too, but first I want to activate this, which points us to... Oh, I forgot which one this points us to. Because I have no clue who Michael Cera is. Have you ever watched Scott Pilgrim, like the Scott Pilgrim movie? It's a good movie. I recommend it. I haven't watched too much of it. I just know it's really good. Everyone talks about it. I watched it. Okay, so the movie. Have you seen the actor that plays Scott Pilgrim for the movie? Yeah, the anime. It's so fire. Yeah, that's Michael Cera. The guy that is Scott Pilgrim in the movie is Michael Cera. If I'm not wrong, that guy's a boss later on. He has way too many games. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's Michael Cera. His voice is like the perfect I am a nervous teenager. And I will be whining about this on Instagram later. Who whines on Instagram? I feel like that's the place where you are most likely to be called a slur for whining. Have you seen the way people talk on that app? Oh my lord. She was 17. Oh, wait, another person in chat? Shit. Dude, this was only for total. How do I get rid of the herpes that you get after cuddling? You, Are you talking about the shield? Is that what you were referring to? The shield that you can get when you sleep with Thea? Wait, look, I'm gonna preface this by saying I have never progressed the Thea quest. I have not progressed the Thea quest. I don't know much about Thea. I know you fight a boss in her quest. So this mommy that Miser is referring to is Thea. She is the deathbed something. But basically whoever she sleeps with dies. In the round table, when you cuddle up next to her, she gives you this weird shield thing, which I forget what it does. We'll be seeing it. Okay, not soon, no. We need to beat Gideon to go to the round table. We need to get at least one fragment of the Elden Ring, so we're still a bit far off. I'm trying to freaking think. How did you get some C3 way? So yeah, this quest right here, well, not a quest, but the only way to get into this place is to find these things. Those turtles and kill them. These. Yeah, we need to find 3 of those. I can never find them. Is it pronounced Miser or Meeser? I don't know if this is a more permanent viewer thing or not. I usually don't get viewers that last longer than like a stream or 2. So I'm just checking, just in case, you know. Yes, the girl at the round table that is dying from STDs from sleeping with too many tarnish. I can assure you she's not the one dying from STDs. Yeah, I can assure you she's not the one that's dying. Pronounce just how it's written. Misser. That's how I would read it, Misser. Misser, I don't know. I don't know if you're going for a more American way of pronouncing. Good job. So it's Misser. Misser would be, I think it's a British way of pronouncing it. And the American way is saying my miser. Mesmer. Yeah, get yourself stoned, dude. See, look at them now. By themselves, they are nothing. But together, the many prevail. I don't know, some really communist message. I don't know what they're mining here, but they're mining for something. Bro is T-posing on me? I don't know how to react to that. You better not T-pose me again. I don't know, I never really thought about pronouncing it, it just looked cool on paper. I will be honest, the misser next to the misser next to the, like, what looks like a red eye, that's freaking sick, I'll be honest. Seems like there is a... You see, I always don't remember where the goddamn, where all the goddamn caves are. I remember where the major ones are, but never the minor ones like this one. Yeah, there's bugs everywhere. Thanks, dude. Do you think a good idea to tattoo that writing my palm? Let me look closely at it. Maybe? It depends on, like, what, like, the original, like, source material. Like, because if it's supposed to be, like, a black hole, that'd be freaking sick. I remember seeing a tattoo idea of putting, like, a black hole on your left hand and then a white hole on your right one. Don't interpret that the way you want to interpret it. But, oh no, is it this one? Oh no, this might be the only one. The one that I never ended up, like, actually doing correctly. I want to die of STDs by sleeping with the tarnish. Okay, so Corvette, I need you to be aware, this tarnish that I'm playing as is a guy. Now, I don't know, not the whole palm, but all capsized. It sounds like it would still hurt, though. Now, Corvette, I don't know if my guy being a guy dissuades you. That's okay. Why did I think it would dissuade you? Gotta take them one by one. Would you fuck the Rock? That's my question. Would you fuck the Rock that makes you bleed on the inside and the out? The origin of the photo is really corny though. It's from a Roblox game. It's just sick as fuck. I mean, I will tell you, it is a very sick picture. Is it like, what's that name of that one where one person's the killer? Not Dead by Daylight. The game that was really popular on Roblox. It's a Trees Through. That was like Glove War. It's always amazing to get Glove War. Oh, it is that one. Oh, I hate this one. Oh. I'm bleeding so much on the inside and the outside. By the way, I can barely hear... Damn, man, I thought I fixed the game audio issue. Okay, I'm going... Look, the annoying thing about this is that the audio completely cuts out once I go to things, so I cannot see the audio, like, thing. Okay. Is it better now? Corvette, you said it was better, okay? What kind of bullshit is this? Still no lever. Oh god, there's some bullshit. I think ambush ahead. This, at least this isn't the one where... I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, no, well, you do jump down there. But there is stuff you can grab here. First off, regret, yep. Oh wait, yeah, no, I remember the regret now. Oh god. Meow. Corvée didn't want to stress you out. Fair, fair. Go, 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 go. Oh god. And then go down. So the reason I was always stuck on this one is that I thought Elden Ring ahead. Ah yes, yeah, it's in there. The reason I thought that it was like fog down here, like the infinite fall you die fog. I didn't know it was just fog. Praise the head. Hey guys, you got games? You got games down here? Hey, I didn't ask for a hug, you perv. I love how they do, like, try to grab you in a way that looks like they're trying to hug you. It's like a room farming spot. Not the best one. I know a better one that requires doing a long quest line. How many bugs do you think you're worth? I don't know, dude. Are we counting scarabs made of gold? Like, are we counting the things that people make? Are we also counting game bugs? Because I'm pretty sure the Hoik in Terraria is like worth millions. Well, then again, they made a feature now, so. I love that Minecraft bug where they freaking animated the Shrek movie. In poor quality, but they animated the goddamn Shrek movie. No, just regular bugs, you know, ladybugs, roaches, crickets. Going with those three, I think I'm worth at least, like, maybe 50 ladybugs. Probably hundreds of roaches. And, like, actually, no, thousands of roaches. Probably, like 200-300 crickets. I don't know. I think it depends on the person. Some will look at it as a caloric thing. I don't think I'm as calorie dense as a bug, per se. I'm kind of just like, you know, I don't show my face, but I'm very much skin and bones here. You couldn't guess it by my voice, but it's really just skin and bones. So, you know, calories-wise, I feel like the bugs might offer you a more hearty meal. It says dog. Oh, that dog. Well, I have some dogs of my own, too. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm about to bleed all over the place. It's about to be that time of the month. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead unless I can no-hit the rest of this fight. Unless I can no-hit the rest of this fight, I am so dead. I kind of get the skinniness in your voice. God damn it. Look, Corvée, what was I telling you earlier about the Michael Cera voice? I got that Michael Cera voice. That makes everyone assume I'm a nervous teenager. Oh my lord. A skinny, nervous teenager. You know, everyone knows what a fat, nervous teenager sounds like. You sound like Michael Cera. Still not how you spell his name, but I like the enthusiasm. Would you rather die right now or double it and get to your classmates? Okay, so classes still haven't started, but I also don't know my classmates. I do have a class. God damn. I do have a class that might have like 100 to 200 people in it. So, you know, it's the sort of thing where like I feel like no one would notice that it might have been me that doubled it, my classmates. If it's to like the whole school, there's like 50,000 people that go to the college I'm at. So like, okay, it might be 20,000. I don't remember. I don't keep the numbers on me exactly. If there's anyone at this college, then I don't think anyone would notice. I think everyone would just assume it's the background deaths, and they'd be sad. But yeah, that's because it's a college, not a school. Do I really sound that young? That's not a good sign. It's always great. It's great in your 30s to look younger. In your 20s, that's a bad thing. God damn it! I hate these things. I'm not at some rinky-dink college, okay? Wait, was I alive? Was I alive with 1 HP? College is still... Yeah, true. I'm not gonna be saying... I'm not exposing... Then again, I could technically say what college I go to, and it would take at least a couple of years to figure out who I am in that college. And by then, I think I'd have already graduated. You sound like a teenager, so you could be high school or college. Well, it is college. You're right about that. Damn it. Damn it. The annoying thing about the fight isn't even the boss, it's the freaking... Okay, the boss is also really annoying, but the most annoying thing is those things. Are they also taking damage from the Erdtree Watchdog? Okay, wait, this might be the kind of fight where you ignore those things, you summon, you let them take all that, and you kill that guy. Corvette, what did you think I sound like when you first heard my voice? Did you think I sound like a high schooler? Please don't say middle school. I remember when I was in middle school and people said I looked like I was a college student. And I didn't know how to feel about that. I've had people go up to me when I was 16 and say I looked like I was in my 20s. I thought you were in the 18 to 21 range. Well, okay, you're correct in that. You're correct in that. I am 18 to 21. Okay, I'm going straight for boss this time. I'm going straight for boss. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. I hate this type of boss so much. I wish he did damage to his minions, but no. I like the kinds of bosses where they summon a minion and then they kill them. You will feel grateful if someone made a random fire hydrant in place of residence. Would you feel grateful if someone made a random fire hydrant in place of residence your property? If someone made a random hydrant in place of residence your property. Like, I own a fire hydrant. If it's still attached to the ground, I don't think I'd appreciate it. But if I was allowed to, like, you know, if it was just the hydrant and not all the pipes, I think I'd be chill with that. I think I'd bring it inside. You know, put it in the corner. Make a freaking video for Schlatt saying that's not stealing. It's free or some shit like that. It's free. You know, really piss him off. Remember, if Schlatt's not pissed off, then is it Schlatt? God damn it. You know, I like these questions. No, it's attached to the ground. You could go around telling people it's your fire hydrant. You know what? That's a good point. I could go around telling people, yeah, that's my fire hydrant. You know what? I think I screw it. I think I fuck with that. Okay, it's not Schlatt if he's not angry. See, yeah. Have you seen that he's gone on tour and he's just being angry everywhere? It really reminds you of the time he said that he would hate to meet all of his fans, and now he's meeting all of his fans, so he's hating it. Okay, we're gonna put a marker here. Skull, to remind myself that going here is suicide. Okay. Okay, time for the village over there. Yeah, I like these questions, Mister. I like the questions. I still think Miser or Miser. Miser probably. Miser sounds better. If you're fine with being called Miser, I personally would recommend being called Miser. Misser sounds like you're saying miss her. So either Mrs. Her and Mr. Her, or you miss a particular woman in your past. Miser, though, I mean, it still gives the impression of miss her, and I think I miss my wife. I miss my wife, Tails. I'll be back. I hate this place because there's so much freaking frenzy everywhere. Anywhere there's frenzy, I just get pissed. Like, that tower that exposes you to, like, 1 billion frenzy a second is actually one of the worst locations in this entire game. And I've got all the main endings. Yeah, see, look at that. What kind of bullshit is that? I'm fine with whatever, but would you rather not be in the Epstein file? Would you rather not be in the Epstein files, but everyone thinks you did it, or not be in them, but you did it all? Oh, wait, let me try to understand the question. I wouldn't be in the Epstein files, but everyone thinks I was in them. Or I'm not in the Epstein files, but I did do it. Okay, I think you meant, like, your intended question was, I was in the Epstein files and everyone thinks I did it? Yeah. I think it's what you intended to say, like, oh, you are in the Epstein files and everyone thinks you did it, but you didn't do it, or I'm not in the Epstein files, everyone doesn't think I did anything, but I did do something. Okay, this comes with the preface of saying, from what I've learned about Epstein, his island wasn't as much of a child sexing as you think. He was what they call in the criminal underworld, a fixer. If you watch my Cyberpunk streams, you will see how often they show up. A fixer is basically someone that'll get you anything. You want a stolen car? You can get a stolen car. You want a child? Yeah, sure. You want an elephant? Hey, he won't judge. He'll get it for you. That's the kind of guy he was. He would just get you things, but it wasn't just a sex thing. There actually was, I don't know, wasn't there emails that supposedly suggested a human hunting event that he would host on the island? So, it feels shitty. But I feel like if I participated in the human hunting games and not the child sex stuff, I feel like he really did everything himself, but he did enable a lot of people to do the same shit. Yeah. He had so much stuff going on that island. It is crazy what happened on that island, and he got away with it for a long time. So, not the child stuff, not the children stuff, nothing sexual. I think I'd rather have done something on the island than everyone thinks I did something on the island. Because you know how much people's opinions can affect you. We're talking, you get kicked out of college, you lose your job, you can never get a job, you can never get a house, you can never get a wife. Your life is screwed over from the court of public opinions. That stuff can really mess with your life. So like, maybe I went on the island and I was like, hey, buddy, can you get me Hitler's gun? I don't know. Get me Hitler's gun from the museum. I just want that. Maybe I went to him and asked him for that. You know what? Maybe it's not a great thing, but I didn't do it with children, so that makes me better than a lot of the other people that were on that goddamn island. So I feel like, yeah, if it was something small like that, yeah. I am probably needlessly overcomplicating it. This is, you think he didn't get away with it? Look, YouTube, hi, you know, just, the footage was very different, it was very damning, you know, handful of stuff, very, very, very convincing. YouTube. Very convincing footage. I think you're free to talk about stuff on YouTube. I mean, yeah, but you know, a lot of things can happen, especially when you say things and it's out on the internet forever. Then again, I've probably said worse things at some point back when Cell was streaming. Back when he was streaming, but sadly he does not stream anymore. He told me himself that he's a retired streamer now. He's done with all that streaming shit. So I realistically go with it. What if you eventually find out you did do it? What? Oh, what if they eventually found out? No, the theoretical is presupposing that no one can ever find out. Like, I don't know, people are like functionally unable to learn that information. That's what I'm assuming, at least. They are functionally unable to comprehend that. Like how nobody can comprehend Keanu Reeves being anything but an amazing guy. You know? Stuff like that. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Mizer, but that's what I got from your little theoretical. Damn, I can't grab shit for anything. Literally. Okay. You know, I remember when I first got this game, and I sucked so badly, I could only fight on horseback. That's how bad I was. So I couldn't do a single boss fight, but I could do all of these, like, you know, walking around, getting kills at, like, you know, the things, because you could walk around in your horse. I was good at that. Oh my lord. Oh hey guys, you're missing the party. See, this is like those human hunting games. You guys wouldn't understand them. You guys wouldn't understand them. You had to be there. Would you rather get shot, but everyone thinks you're really cool for it, or not? Okay, before I answer that, Mizer, where do I get shot? Because if I'm shot in the foot, that's like, that's not too bad. If I'm shot in the kidney, oh boy, dude, I'm not making it out. That's a kidney shot right there. That's like death. So it's really going to depend on where I'm being shot. Look, I gotta have some semblance of not getting fucked over by hospitals. I'd rather not get shot because ouchie. Right, fair, but counterpoint, everyone thinks you're cool. Yeah, pretty convincing, eh? Let's say you get shot in the shoulder but no permanent nerves. Hospital bills now. We talking, like, I'm paying for those, insurance paying 100%, but, like, you know, my insurance, like, stuff all goes up, like, what are we talking about for insurance now? Because insurance ain't, sadly, it's permanent, but it's not a nerf. Hey, no! You're not supposed to do that. What are they called? Demi-humans? I think it's demi-humans, because that's the demi-human queen in one of the boss fights. She is fatal because she is massive. And I don't mean her ass is fat, but let me tell you, she is definitely big. Not in the way you like that. Okay, insurance covers it, but you have to pay for 150. Okay, I have the money to pay for that. 150, I would be spending on a sandwich though. Okay, I want to point out, Corvette, you said a sandwich. how much olives are you putting on your goddamn Subway order, dude? You know they have a limit for that shit, right? And your body probably has a limit too. But that's like a thing we don't want to explore. I wonder what this thing does. Does it make me do more damage? Because if it does, then I gotta start using it for fights more. Oh, it changes my hold attack. Oh god. I feel like Corvée would drink straight olive juice. Would get just the olive juice. Corvée, would you get just the olive juice? Would you drink olive juice? Okay, there, demi-human. No, I already said that. I've never had an olive in my life before, but I'm sure 150 wouldn't be bad. Okay, I'm not saying olives are bad. I actually kind of like a good black olive. It's the green olives I don't like, because they're like all sour better. No, black olives I feel like have a good sort of like, I don't want to say complex flavor to them, but they have a nice soft flavor to them. But the green ones, yeah, no, I completely agree with you on those, Miser. Those things are absolutely horrible. I was trying one of them on a salad. Oh my lord. Red is a professional olive taster. Hey, honestly, with all the crazy shit I do in my life, I wouldn't say half of the stuff I've done out of fear of it exposing my potential, like, personal life, but I have some crazy lore. I have some crazy lore. In high school, actually, at a class where at first, like, you know, everyone was just kind of like, you know, I'm just another classmate. And it slowly started evolving into people keep asking me questions about my life. And I keep saying stuff. And it seems normal to me, but everyone's like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Yo, you did that? I just never realized that all that stuff is, like, crazy or special. It just seems very normal to me. Okay, anyway, guys, Melina is gonna say something.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Marika's homeworld. Then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Corvée, it's Melina. It's Melina, not Melania. Oh my god. It's Melina. They did actually respect me a lot. They thought I was so cool and just led such a cool life. First having, and I feel like since then I've done so many other crazy things, and they'd be like, "Oh, you've done what?" If they saw me now, only if I was active on Snapchat, because they all follow me on Snapchat, but I don't touch the app really. Forgot I can't delete chats. Yeah, dude, everyone's gonna know you think Melina is attractive now. I mean, you and a lot of people on Rule 34. If you sacrifice 1 year of your life for 1 inch on your reproductive organ, how many years you scrapping? Scrape. 10 years. Mikola Fembo. Miser with the peak opinions, okay? Corvée brought gold, and then Miser brought in a goddamn diamond. Miser brought in the largest and most expensive diamonds you could mention. Frickin' Mikola. What makes me think of the meme where it's just like high school boys talking about which of the girls is the most attractive, and then the teacher comes in and gives you some elite polls. You're right though. Found boy upscale. The diamond shed name. I think. Look, I don't want to sacrifice too many years because then you sort of get the issue of, you know, you're gonna hurt someone. Is it possible to get myself more years? If you get negative inches, do you just turn into a girl? Or do you just, like, generate a hole, which at that point you're just a girl? Do girls also get this option, but, like, they're really decreasing their lives? That you can get more years. No, but you get a nipple-sized penis. So you cannot go into negative lengths, but you can have a micron. Also, this is the boss I know how to fight the best, so I will be doing this first try, probably. Great sword. Sacrificing 6 years. God damn, dude. You do not need to have that sort of height. No, dude, I think at that point, it just is a person. It's not even a third leg. It just becomes a person. It might qualify for Social Security. Damn it. Okay, second try then. Second try then. Great sword. Okay. Corvée would be able to rest it over their shoulder, die in 5 minutes. Has its own consciousness. Dude, wait. Okay, but think about it like this. Your body has to produce a lot of blood for that kind of stuff. So, A, you're going to be having so many iron supplements, but B, you are going to be a blood-making machine. Every blood bank in America is going to be begging for you. They're going to be like, oh, where's Corvée? Where's Corvée? My man Corvée. That bro produces the most blood I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever seen anyone produce more blood. Or if I get a fast, I would go crazy as a femboy. This is my chat. It's my chat. Okay. Anyways, I'd sacrifice maybe a year or 2. That's how much I'd sacrifice. Because, you know, anything more, and I might start hurting people, and I'm too much of a pacifist for that kind of shit. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games? Unlimited games, but no games. Corvée, I know it's controversial. I know it's controversial. But unlimited games? Dude, you have all the games then. And look, I know you get no games, but like unlimited games. You can't just look away from unlimited games. Okay, on a more serious note, though. On a more serious note. This has a lot of ways of being interpreted. If it's physical games, unlimited physical games, but 0 playable games, you can't play them. You can sell all those copies of games. It reminds me of Jober. Assassin. But if you have all those games, you could sell all those games. That's unlimited money. And I know with the unlimited bacon, you could sell the bacon. But think about it. What's in higher demand right now? Bacon or video games? It's almost always going to be video games. Oh, are you talking about Jor Barzoli or whatever his name is? Dang it. So many copies of GTA 6. That's why you asked it, isn't it? Please go search infinite games but no games. Is it on YouTube? Okay. Barzoli. I don't know, okay? I don't pronounce it. Dude, I can't wait for Edge Hunters 2. That's gonna be so big. Infinite games but no games. Okay, I always got the chuckle sandwich highlight. best iteration of the question yet. It does show Joey Boy here. Is that the one? It's wherever. Is it the original where it's Schlatt saying the question, or is it a reaction? Okay, it's the original. Yeah. Okay.
Would you rather have
Can you hear it?
unlimited bacon,
Yeah, you can
but
hear it.
no more games, or games,
Unlimited games,
games,
but no games.
and no games?
No games.
Completely incomprehensible.
I mean,
So nothing.
What?
That was absolutely.
You'd rather have unlimited bacon,
You don't know what you're talking about.
unlimited bacon,
You are off.
I mean,
but
come on,
no more
chat.
games.
Come on, chat.
No more games.
Reading off of something. Where
Or-
is this coming from?
Games, unlimited games,
What?
but no games.
Why are you committing to it? Why aren't you clarifying?
Guys. Well, yeah, if Schlatt was a monarch, okay, look, I feel like he wouldn't be a monarch, he'd be a dictator. Why can't I hear... Oh, I thought you were saying to look for the iteration without him, like just the original, not the one where Joe Bart is talking. Okay, wait, it was on the side of
You know
his
that thing that you love? You'll find others.
freaking Facebook ad. Okay, right here.
Joe, would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more video games?
Oh, no.
Or would you rather have games, unlimited games, but no games?
That made no sense. You said unlimited
What?
games.
Let me, Schlatt, can I repeat it for him just so I can kind of nail it?
Do you want to? Yeah.
So Joe, in case Schlatt didn't make any sense or anything, but I thought
I was very clear, Ted. Did I misspeak?
You said unlimited
thought you-
games.
Did I misspeak?
No, he
games.
was very
Crystal-
clear. I think we all
crystal
agree that
clear
he
diamond
was,
filter
yeah,
wall
very,
here.
very
For Joe,
clear,
okay,
yeah.
So Joe, would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more games, or
No more video.
games, unlimited games,
Unlimited
but no
games.
more games?
No games.
But then you're just But you're
What?
saying I have unlimited games, but no games.
No.
Is something about the question confusing you?
Yes, you're saying You're saying I would have something unlimited, but I would also not be able to use the unlimited.
Ancient
But you'd
language.
you'd have unlimited games.
but
You'd
no
have
games.
unlimited
You would
games.
have an unlimited amount of games.
An unlimited amount.
Yes, but I can't.
Similar to the bacon, but you lose the games in the bacon
Right.
scenario.
Mm.
But I also lose the games in the game scenario.
But you have unlimited games.
Yeah, it's a
But I
tough
can't.
question. We'll admit it's a tough question.
We
I
get
would
if you
take
need
the
some time.
unlimited games. I would take the unlimited games, but no games.
Wow, you really?
Okay.
Am I allowed to eat turkey bacon in this scenario?
Of course.
But I can't have regular bacon.
Yeah.
What
In the you're saying.
in what scenario is there no bacon?
Oh my gosh. You're saying I have unlimited
Yeah, I'm
bacon.
just watching it.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Or unlimited games,
Yeah, unlimited
Yes.
but
games.
no games.
Yeah, but no
No,
games,
no.
yeah.
Let me repeat it one more time for you.
Oh
Just
my.
no. I just want to be crystal here because I feel like we haven't been crystal, but we're close
Yeah.
to
You
crystal.
got
Just to hammer
Would
it
you
in.
rather have unlimited bacon, but no more video?
Dude, it's a complex question.
Or
Games.
would you rather have games?
Unlimited
games.
but no
But no games.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, like what's going on right now?
I'm freaking out. I would rather have unlimited games but no games
Why?
because then I could sell those games.
Me and Joe
There's
Bart.
none of them.
But there what do you mean there would be none of them? You're saying they're unlimited.
Well, what about
Did you
the
listen to
bacon,
the
too?
question?
Yes, I listened to the question. There's no
Oh, yeah,
bacon
no,
in this
okay.
scenario because I'm picking the opportunity that has no bacon.
Yeah, he
You're
gets
saying
it.
I can't have bacon.
But, like,
Wait,
yeah,
you
no.
never said I couldn't have
Schlatt
bacon.
brought up a good point. That no games.
Exactly.
You could have unlimited
Oh
bacon.
my god, so the unlimited games but no games. Wait, that makes no sense. So either one I can't have games.
What are you talking
Joe,
about?
Joe,
We're
Joe, you're
being
getting-
crystal.
Joe, you're getting aggressive. Okay.
You're getting
Please
aggressive.
calm down and answer the question.
Joe Bartolozzi.
No games.
Bartolozzi.
Unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games.
Right.
So unlimited bacon.
Yeah.
We've been crystal.
Oh. Ted, he went with the bacon.
Really? Oh, okay.
He went with the
Oh,
bacon.
yeah.
Surprise.
Here I come, San
Here I come, San Francisco. I'm sorry. It auto went to the next video for some reason, and it's 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by Flowery. Oh, here I come, San Francisco. Oh, God. Oh, that's peak. That's peak. Okay, Corvette, have you heard the theory, speaking of Deltarune, have you heard the theory that Papyrus is the knight? Because I think it's interesting. I've seen a comic talking about how stupid it is and how it could only work if they play off the reveal as a joke. But it could never work if they're trying to be serious about it. I don't even know. Papyrus Knight theory confirmed is on your Deltarune bingo. Okay, but legit, what do you think is the most likely identity? Because there's a theory that I honestly follow for what I think is the most likely identity of the knight. Good guys, Red's evil shadow self. Yeah, no, it's so because I don't have a second monitor right now. You know, I moved into a new apartment. Oh, see, kill this minion. Because I don't have a second monitor and I moved into a new apartment, I'm using my phone okay, Flower Knight would be crazy. I'm using my phone as a way to look at chat. Damn it, one hit. Okay. Just lock this, guys. So, Yellow Knight, he just really wants to kill himself. That's why we never see him in the same room as the Knight. I hate that move. Yeah, it's really annoying. Okay. My theory that I think has the most evidence is that it's the vessel. The vessel you create at the very beginning of chapter 1. And the reason it is because, so, obviously, there's some disconnect between you, the soul, and the character Chris. Right? Right? But Chris can't survive without you. But you're clearly not Chris's soul. You're just sort of possessing Chris's body. But how does that work, right? It's that when you created the vessel, Chris, working with like Gaster, or working with whoever he's working with, replaced he took your soul into his body, but he put his soul into your vessel body, and is, you know, using you as his conduit of doing all the evil things. So, at the end of the day, the bad guy is you with the main character's soul in it. And you're controlling the main character's body, who is resisting you. I like the theory. I don't know how it would. Chris uses they, them. Chris is a tool. Chris is a body, okay? A body that turns green. Turns into the Hulk when I'm not in him, okay? When I'm not in it, okay? The Hulk is whatever the Hulk wants to be. The Hulk actually doesn't go by anything. The Hulk is just the Hulk. So, refer to the Chris the right way. And finally, Chris is a pawn in our game. You know, legit, that's what I think. I think, well, no, I think Chris's body is like the Rook. Chris's soul controlling the vessel is like the Queen. And then the King is Gaster or whoever is at the bottom of the bunker. The one that's working with Chris, clearly. Because clearly Gaster exists in some shape or form of the world. There's no way he doesn't exist. He's gotta exist. Susie Gaster. Don't tell me you actually believe in that theory. That it's like Susie that's Gaster in some way, shape, or form. That would be wild if Susie is possessed by Gaster. Like, Gaster's soul is in Susie's body, and Susie's soul is in Gaster's body. But I feel like at that point, it would just become too confusing. We'd have too much soul swapping going on. No one would want to be keeping track of that shit. And that was just really funny. It is really funny. I do wonder why we haven't seen Papyrus, though. It really just kind of feels... It really kind of just feels like Toby is saving Papyrus for something big. Because, you know... Then again, W.D. Gaster and Deltron built it all from an empty room. Mike the Cat, yeah, that is Gaster. Even the Titan, that is Gaster. Everyone's Gaster. If I'm not wrong, in Undertale, I think Sans said that when him and Papyrus first arrived in the Underground, because that's a thing, they weren't from the Underground initially, they just appeared there one day. First coming to the Underground, Papyrus was shy and very timid and liked to stay indoors. But then, I forget if it was meeting Undyne or if it was him making his, like, suit that he wears in the game, but somewhere in there, in one of those two things, he becomes more confident, more social, and that's the way you see him in the game. Yeah, dude, you keep... Oh, frick. He's got rockets on them. Oh, I forgot there's a second one in here. These enemies are so annoying. Oh, there we go. Okay. What if we see Gaster for like 3 frames of Chapter 6 and then never again? So once he breaks out the battle suit, we'll see. I forget if it's the battle suit or if it was meeting Undyne, but one of those two things triggered Papyrus to become more confident. Meeting Undyne is kind of out of the question. Yeah. She's kind of been kidnapped. It's a shame. Oh, there's a wing side. It's a shame, you know. Yeah, it could also be meeting us, because remember, Sans said that he wanted to plan a play date with Papyrus. So, meeting us could be what makes Papyrus more confident and more social. Sort of like what we did with Susie. I would even argue we do it with Noelle in the game, because, you know, she's, you know, more reserved, and then we make her more confident in herself. Third dating sim in Undertale Death Third. Oh my lord. Always dating sims with these Undertale Death Third fans. But yeah, so it'd be cool to see him in Chapter 6, but we're rushing. Okay, so, okay, Miser, I'll read and answer your question after I say this. It would be cool to see, it'd be cool to see Papyrus in Chapter 6, but Toby has already expressed that everything starting from Chapter 5 and onwards is going to be more serious. That Chapter 5 was the sun going past the horizon, and now we're in the darkness, we're in the night. We're not in the happy times anymore. So, I don't know if Papyrus would show forth then. He could. He obviously really could. Especially if Chapter 6 or Chapter 7 don't. Especially if that chapter ends up being the entire town gets put into the Dark World somehow. Which would be crazy. Honestly, I thought that with the festival, that was going to be what was put into the thing. Like, we have a carnival-themed one. I did not think it was going to be, we skipped the whole festival, really, with in terms of the lore. And then, you know, we go to a flower shop with Asgore. Okay. Yes, anyway, back to the question. Okay, so would you rather have a girl suck your dick and bite your balls off in half like cake or fake, or get fricked by a horse? No. Corvette, remember, Azrael returns during Chapter 7, assuming that Chapter 7 occurs on a 7th day. Because Chapters 6 and 7 don't. They could occur on the same day. I think they'll probably be 2 separate days. But Azrael's returning from college, and he's coming back on the 7th day. Remember, he was coming back a week after Chapter 1. So, he might be coming back for Chapter 7. It'd be very interesting to see how he reacts to Ralsei's existence. Yeah, no, I would like to see Ralsei's reaction to Azrael, or Azrael's reaction to Ralsei. It'd be very interesting. When does your poise go down? Jesus Christ, get stunned for a second, you motherfucker. There we go, there we go. Azrael Knight Trust. I don't think that's likely. He's at college. Everyone keeps saying he's at college. There's no way that he would have left college just to come back and fuck over the town he loves, right? Right. Radagon Scar Seal. I don't like using the Scar Seals. So I'll just kind of grab that. Azrael hate crime theory. I'm not, I don't even want to know what that theory is. Anyway, back to the question. Okay, so a stallion is, how, do I even want to ask that question? I feel like a horse has a very generous size, and that generous size, when shoved up in a tight area that isn't used to having things in it, I think that causes internal bleeding. Now, also with the girl that freaking bites your balls off, that red-tight theory. You better have misspelled night, buddy. You better have misspelled night. Damn, there's 2 churches here. I would have never pieced that together. But, do I want internal anal bleeding, or go full Hitler and lose one of my balls? It's like the meme, I think it's with a cat, but it's like, do I want all the food in the world to be taken care of, but I lose my balls? Do I want to lose my balls? Oh my god, I hate these enemies. Look, I never complain about an enemy usually in a game because it's you know, it's how you play. If you're fighting the eagles, they can be annoying, but if you got a, you know, further reaching weapon, they're not so annoying. Dogs, if you're fast enough, got good interrupting reaction time, you can kill them. These things though, they hit you once and you're hit a billion more times. See, with that like freaking wind attack, turns into a goddamn wind turbine. Oh god, they're so annoying. I hate the marionettes so much. This freaking mini boss thing I'm about to fight is freaking throwing meteors is about to be less annoying than these things. Okay. Anyways, honestly, with how bad internal bleeding can be, I might have to choose losing one of my balls. I might just have to choose losing one of the balls. Tron running on that water looks like the awesomeness. Oh hey, I didn't know you were into that kind of crap. Teacher? They're really into this. So, like, how do I offer mushroom? I don't think a mushroom would work. No, it's both balls, but in half? Okay, that's just losing your balls. That's just losing your balls, dude. Okay, I'm doing all damage. That's literally just losing your balls. That's a hard question though, because what would an individual value more? Being alive or your balls? Because look, I'm not saying getting your balls bit in half is a good thing. Far from it. But if you're at the hospital quickly, you might make it. Internal bleeding though, that can be a bit finicky because you're gonna have to go into surgery. Buddy, give me it. There we go. Lantern. And I already know all about wandering mausoleums. Oh, I always forget he sells stones. Okay. Thank you, buddy. You just gave me one of my favorite items. Okay, then we swap this for a lantern. Now look at this. A source of light wherever I need. Do you think that would hurt more than being set on fire? Oh, absolutely not. Your balls being in pain and it spreading to your pelvic area and your Johnson, that'll hurt a lot. No doubt that'll hurt a lot. But when you're on fire, every nerve is screaming in pain. Your balls are screaming in pain, actually. In particular, it's not just the rest of your body, it's also your balls. So I would probably, of losing my balls or being lit on fire, yeah, losing my balls. There's also one kills me, one doesn't. Even if we were to assume like, oh, I don't die from being set on fire, it's just I lose all my skin and hair. Yeah, no, still that kind of suck. Who we aiming at? Who we aiming at? Because I'm aiming at you. Alright. Off we go. Send me off into the distance. Okay, next question. This one determines if you have syphilis. But you have to answer from your heart. What? Okay, I read that as China or Ohio. Is that the question I'm being asked? Am I being asked about China or Ohio? Which one? I don't know. CH, China. Please don't tell me I got syphilis. It's China. I wasn't going to answer with Ohio, so... What does China mean for me? By the way, this enemy has a lot of HP. So I'm gonna kinda have to knock him down a lot. Which is easy with a weapon like this that knocks down in 2 hits. Congrats, you have syphilis. Cheap hooker. Would you rather get canceled or eat a cupcake? Oh, would you rather get cancer or eat a cupcake? Okay, look, that's a hard choice. Because if you have cancer, you can meet John Cena. Well, I wouldn't be able to. I'm not a child, so make a wish wouldn't apply. Maybe a cupcake then. Oh wait, was the choice a cheap hooker or an expensive hooker? I thought syphilis was a major thing in Europe. In America, it's more of HIV and HPV. Yeah, this stream would never get monetized. But if you beat cancer, you can maybe beat Goku. I don't know what person told you that, but I can almost guarantee you that that is not true. Why does Tom first tell me to jump? You live in Europe now. I can assure you I would never live in Europe. Maybe Poland. Maybe Poland. Poland seems kind of chill. But I don't know Polish, and I feel like learning Polish would hurt a lot. Hey, I heard you beat cancer. Hey, I heard you beat cancer. You're pretty strong. Yeah, look how far it is to Anne. The grave is like small. Okay, we got 2 more things. Well, I don't want to do them all things, I guess. Okay, I guess 2 more things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I heard that cancer guy is pretty strong. I wouldn't live in Europe. I'd live in New York. He's gonna be living in Smouse River since the election. I'm jealous. I can assure you, high rent is not a thing to smile about, friend. High rent is never a thing to smile about. That's if you're talking about the city, dude. Cancer, man. His power's just dying. If you're talking about upstate, dude, that place is like swarming with cults. Don't go upstate. I live in Europe, and my dream is to live in USA. Dude, I got a lot of... Okay, I won't say I have a lot of friends. I chat with a lot of people that are from Europe. I feel like Europeans are a lot more chill of people. They're a lot more relaxed. Americans are a lot more energetic. Not in a bad way. Not yet, anyway. No, I'd say come here. There's certain places that are good. You know, it really depends. Like, for instance, Florida's okay if you're in the cities, with Tallahassee as the exception. But anywhere that's freaking bumfuck nowhere, Florida, you're probably gonna get stabbed, or you're gonna get high on bath salts. We don't know yet. We're still doing the research to figure out which one's more likely. Another good example, Texas. The 3-city area is actually pretty chill. As well as the southern bit, which has a lot more Tejanos than Texans. Make sure you don't get hate crime. America has so much chaos diversity, and many more different things. You can get whatever you want there, and it's so interesting. I thought about it. Yes. But you know what? I'm still saying this. I recently went on a trip to China. It is such a different society. It is crazy how different it is. But I really liked being there. I don't think I could live there. I'm not saying I think I could live there. I don't think I could live in China. But I really liked being there. It's a place I could see myself staying at for maybe a month. You know, as a vacation. An extended vacation, obviously, but I could see myself staying there for a bit. But your state of the country is pretty fucking... You would be surprised how little the federal government actually affects the average citizen. If maybe you would get hate crimed over there, you guys are way too sensitive. Yeah, I will say that. A lot of city Americans are. If you go into the middle of nowhere, dude, the town I live in, not the one I'm here in college for, but the town I live in, dude, you will hear black people say some of the most racist stuff against black people. You will hear a white person say the N-word to a black person, and everyone is chill. Everyone is just way too unbothered. They could not care less. They're not those Americans that are, you know, all getting offended and stuff. They're very chill in the South. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, we're fucked, but it's okay. The trees are pretty, at least where I live, so we ball. It doesn't affect us directly, but my course... It's the... Okay, wait. Chill guys in the worst way possible. Lethal will be a minority. Oh, no, dude. Freaking everyone loves the minorities in the South. Dude, the place I live is like... The entire town is basically just black people and Mexicans, and friggin' everyone's chilling around. Except the gang people. No one likes people that are, like, hood people. But I feel like that's a pretty consistent thing no matter where you are. I live in a large city, though. There is some large cities that are okay. But yeah, like, trust me, a lot of people paint the South as in a very bad light, like everyone's racist there. Let me tell you, the people that say the most racist shit are the people everyone thinks is the victim of the racism. I mean, they're the victim of it, but they're the ones doing it as well. Like, let me tell you, you would hear someone say the most atrocious things about Mexican people. And do you want to know who's saying it? Some guy that lived in Guatemala for half his life. Like, it is crazy here, dude. That sounds hype. I wouldn't want to live in the South, though. People there seem like primates. I feel like that depends. It also depends. Arkansas, definitely. Rural Florida, definitely. Rural Alabama and Georgia, nah. Rural Mississippi depends. Other half of rural Mississippi is they're chill though. Rural half of Mississippi, some of it's pretty chill. It just really depends on where you go. The smaller towns are actually a lot more close knit together. Only thing you gotta worry about is that like everyone is like the only reason anyone gets by is because they're related to someone or they know someone. The only reason I might get a job is because my parents know someone at a church. Which is kind of funny to me, but yeah. Georgia, Alabama, and Texas sound the most primate though. What do you mean by primate? Because like the gun thingy? Because they're actually pretty good with their guns. There's some people that are crazy, but those people, well, they're actually usually not from Georgia. Like the most irresponsible people I know with guns, good with guns as in with taking care of it. As in, they don't wave it around. They have good muzzle awareness because you know they're surrounded with guns their entire life. They know how to act with a gun. It's kind of just stupid people that weren't around guns growing up. Like, there's a family that I live nearby, and they are crazy responsible with their guns. I mean, we're talking they leave them out. They don't have a safe. Their kids can just access it whenever. And they're not from the state I'm from. They're from like freaking Connecticut. I don't think before moving to my state they even knew what it was. Dumb people, you know, the kind of dumb people you would find somewhere rural, if you understand. Actually, it's probably just a minority of gun wielders. Yeah. I actually explained that when I was in China. It's mostly the minority that is, and I'm not saying it in a racist way, obviously. It's a minority of people that are the dumb people. So, yeah, miser. It's a miser, whatever. It's a minority of people that are the dumb ones. The dumb hillbillies that, you know, got the guns everywhere and, you know, are doing some really rednecky shit. Yeah, no, it's the vast minority of people. Most people in the South are actually extremely chill. I can talk with people about practically anything and they'd be chill with it. They will go yeehaw. I have met people that will just say yeehaw for absolutely no fucking reason other than just like yeehaw. But other than that, like, yeah, no, everyone is like, it is somewhat concerning how chill everyone is. Like, they are very unbothered with a lot of things. Oh, now I remember which one this is. I've been wondering as I was going through this place which thing this one is. Now I remember that. The idea of guns being sold in convenience stores and everyone having them is mind-boggling. You guys are so R-worded and I love it. I've seen guns being sold in my local Walmart. They've stopped, but dude. Yeah, no. Generally with guns, they're sold pretty responsibly though. Some states require a license to carry them. Some states have other requirements. The state I live in, getting a license or getting something like that he doesn't. You can just get a gun, whatever. They have constitutional carry, which means that you are just allowed to have a gun, regardless of anything like that. But getting a license actually lets you take it home the day of buying it. Otherwise, it takes like a week of background checks. Well, they still do background checks, but they will purposely extend how long it takes for you to get your weapon. So yeah, no one ever sees the policies that prevents the crazies from getting the guns, but there are laws to prevent the crazies from getting the guns. The idea of a whole ass shopping mall size market where you can have a whole aisle for Oreos is crazy. You can get, okay, I won't even try to defend that. No, we do have some crazy shit at like supermarkets. Freaking whole aisle for, well, last I went to Walmart, it was an aisle for just, it was Chips Ahoy and Oreos, but you know, it's the same idea. Okay, but dude, when I was in China, there was even crazier Oreos. Matcha Oreos, peach Oreos, olive Oreos, grape Oreos. They were good, don't get me wrong. It was just such a different, it was so different though. Like, could you picture a peach flavored Oreo? Here you can have like 1 to 2 medium aisle for snacks. The most you could see, and we only have a base Oreos. Speaking of, what do y'all think of matcha? Never seen any other Oreo. Yeah, I'm not gonna defend America's snack eating habits. We have some of the worst snacking habits in this world, I think. There is nothing healthy that you can really eat here unless you make it yourself or you get it locally from like a farm. But yeah, trust me, America's a lot chiller than anyone could ever put it. Oh yeah. Matcha. Y'all are the core definition. Oh yeah, no, we are definitely the core definition of consumerism. That is not something I plan to argue anytime soon. We are 100% consumeristic as all fucking hell. But it's strangely allowed a weird sort of, you have the best of everything, but the worst of everything in a way. Everything sucks, but everything's also pretty good when it comes to buying things. An entire family pack of Oreos in one sitting the other day. It's possible when you're snacking on them. Yeah, they taste good. When you're snacking on them, like you have, do you eat that much sugar and not get sick? Yeah. No, yeah. Again, I'm not going to try to defend the snacking habits of Americans. We are atrocious with that shit. I'm not going to try to defend that. But yeah. I've been trained to do it. Anyway, you asked about matcha. I haven't had a matcha by itself. I haven't had a traditional matcha either, the way that they prepare them in, like, South America, although I want to have one of those one day. I have had matcha mixed with other things. I've had, like, matcha mango teas, like, with boba and stuff. Those are really good. Those are really good. Oh, my lord, I love them so much. Yeah. I'm gonna die at 50, and I've accepted that. I feel like all of us will die at 50. Regardless of where you are. Something's gonna happen, and I don't know, there's gonna be lead in the freaking ocean. There probably already is. Probably like 50 pounds of it. You guys want to drink lead? Or mercury? I'm not talking about consumerism in the sense of snacks, but in like anything money spending simulator. Matcha alone is ass, in my opinion, but pairing it, yeah, it pairs really well with a lot of things. But yeah, no, I was also referring to consumerism in every way. It is allowed for a lot of things that wouldn't normally prosper to prosper, and it's strangely allowed a new side of business, in my opinion, to be alive. Capitalism acting, yes. Only money spending simulator if you aren't poor. Yeah, I'm capitalism acting. I love how the stream started off all wacky and silly, and now we're just debating America and capitalism. This is the kind of shit that you gotta just prepare for when you're watching a TheRedKnight stream. This shit just happens sometimes. Sometimes we just get into philosophical debates. Content creation products are asked to, but fucking dude, I honestly don't understand how Mr. Beast is still relevant. I feel like he's got. If you've seen, I agree with what Jacksepticeye said about him when he was being interviewed by Tommy. Mr. Beast has really just ruined content creation. You guys' sense of money is freaking fuck. Average monthly pay in my country is $850. That's because housing and rent costs a lot. That's the only reason why. Housing and stuff is pretty cheap in Europe and in most places. Like, I was shocked when I heard that there was a freaking house for $20,000, equivalent of $20,000 US in Asia, and it was massive. Houses and apartments are just expensive here, so you need to make like $2,000 to $3,000 monthly, because like 1,500 to 2,000 of that is going towards your house. These are information conversations you can expect from the TheRedKnight streams. Exactly. This is a good advertisement for me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, what Jacksepticeye was saying is that Mr. Beast made it about the money, not about just the having fun. It became about, you gotta make money to put back into it, maybe help people, but you basically keep investing, and you make your channel a brand. And Jack didn't like that, you know, because, you know, you do content creation for fun, not to make a brand. That's why I'm doing it. That's why these are some of the lowest effort streams you will probably come across, because I just find a cool background, and then I start streaming. My chat is literally on my phone right now. I don't have a monitor. I don't have one of the chat monitors that streamers have. I just have fun. Mr. Beast. Yeah, everything there is so much more expensive. Doesn't he like violate workers' rights shit at one point? He did, but I think he did that in another country or in international waters, and technically that'd make it legal. The stream is really chill. Yeah, see? Really chill. I'm just a chill dude. We should pull up that picture that was popular for like 5 seconds of like the dog that was just a chill guy. What's really on me fucked up is the fact that that was just an actual drawing. That wasn't an edited in face. That was just the actual drawing. The guy that drew it just legit drew like they do for Peppa Pig. Nobody joined in hours except me, huh? Yeah, people, for some reason, really don't like staying for the streams. Like, if you look at my channel, I think my highest viewed video is my first Terraria video. It had like 30 views, or maybe nearly 40. But the second one had like, I think it was like 1 or 2. My retention for viewers is abysmal. People really don't like showing up. I'm telling you, people don't want to show up. I hate, I hate how long it lasted. It should have been significantly shorter and niche. You're talking about my stream that it should have been shorter. Let me check out what I've been streaming for. 2 hours, 30 minutes, like on the dot. It's like maybe half of. Oh my lord, stop blinking. Take me back to the game. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm talking about the chill guy meme. What does scarce mean? Scarce means that there isn't a lot of people around. Like, no, well, not people. Scarce means that there isn't a lot of something around. If money is scarce, you don't got a lot of money. If people are scarce, there isn't a lot of people around. Yeah, the chill guy meme definitely lasted way too long. But I gotta admit, it kind of was a bit funny at first. Then, you know, it overstayed its welcome. ever know I'm killing their mind. Oh god! Whoa, bro dove for me. Bro dove for me. Dude, my friends won't even dive for me. Or die. They won't dive or die. Damn. It's just you, I guess. Come on. Come on, bro. You got no balls. Or life. Once I saw normal people in my country using it, I knew it got hella popular. Damn. So you live in one of those, no offense, irrelevant countries. The ones where, like, you don't show up a lot in. Or they're not really that well. I'm trying to think. I might be able to pinpoint it. I'm good at geography. Is it like... Is it Balkan? Hella irrelevant. Oh, then it's... Balkan or Baltic, I'm thinking. I was gonna say maybe Belarus, but Belarus with Lukashenko gets way too relevant sometimes. Oh, Balkans? Peak, dude, peak. Okay, wait. What's your opinion on Serbs? Oh, I was about to say. I was about to try to guess which one by asking you what's your opinion on Serbia. Because you can really pinpoint exactly where people are from based on the reaction to that. You don't like Serbia. Damn. Dude, you gotta be a 1 in a million. Whenever I've talked with Serbians, they will talk up their country like crazy. And then they will, like, say something hella racist about, like, Bosnians. Or Croats. It really depends. It depends on the person. Definitely hate on Kosovo. I see that a lot. Yeah. Hate on... It's kind of just everyone around them. Except Turkey, right? Turkey, I think they chill with. And Montenegro. I don't think anyone messes with the Montenegrins. They're chill people over there. They're the chill guy meme. I wouldn't say Serbia is hella irrelevant. They get in the news sometimes. Usually for doing something really stupid, but, like, they're in the news. Consider it good, though, that they're not in the news as much as Hungary for all the goddamn corruption they have. I think I can only name one nation more corrupt, and that's Liberia. Because of that one election where a guy won with 1,000% of the vote. How do you win with 1,000% of the vote, by the way? Like, that's impressive. To cheat that badly? Because you don't even know how many people are in your goddamn country? Okay, this got political real quickly. Dude, yes, and the funniest thing is we are all the same people here with a slightly different accent and a burning need to feel unique amongst other nations. This is freaking Serbia. It's the perfect explanation of Serbia. Oh, God. Yeah, Serbia's got an interesting history, though. I will admit, the history of the Balkan region is fascinating. But you're not wrong, yeah. I think that's almost the entire weekend, like, I think it's not Serbia I'm talking about. The whole, yeah, no, the whole Balkans, yeah. No, you... Oh, that's just the whole Balkans. That's just all of them. We hate each other. Yeah, except Montenegro. Aren't they... all the memes I see, because I look at a lot of geography, history, politics memes, it's always that Montenegro is just, they're the chill ones. 5 a.m. for you? Damn. I can't tell if I'm up that late or that early now. It's 11 where I'm at. So, 11 p.m. Let me specify that. 11 p.m. 2300. They're the oh well, yeah, no, I've seen that too. That their breaks are like 5 hours. Look, Mizer came in. Even if it is 5 a.m., Mizer came in to say hello. And while this might mean that in the future they might not be very active in my streams because they might get better sleep in the future, we gotta be grateful that Mizer was here at least for a little bit. That or maybe Mizer's a night owl, and we'll be seeing Mizer again in like a day or two. You never know. Mizer, never change your sleep schedule. Wow, you were really talking about. Oh, my lord, you were talking earlier about how you should fix this. I sub. I'll be here more often if I remember. Let's go. Okay, this guy, he is probably one of the best blood weapons in the game. Not including the Great Club. No, it's not the Great Club. I think it's called the Great Star. Not including the Great Star or the River of. I always forget the name of the River Blade. Is it because I didn't talk to the NPC? Oh no, there he is. There's Yura. I was about to be like, where the frick is Yura? Yura, help me. I don't like this man. Yura, I want you to do horrible things to him with that long-ass sword of yours. Oh! Low cortisol. I came in and asked about STD-infected mommy and started chill-maxing. Yeah, no, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you're really curious about STDs, and other times, yeah. Dude, that reminded me. One day I was just genuinely so curious because I saw a thing on freaking Instagram about it. What's your 60-inch sword? What's your guy's type? Oh, there's Redulia. What are we talking about type? Like, type of gun? No, I like myself a nice revolver. A tall woman with a nice big ass. Jesus Christ. Need to make a food for type of girl you like. That's hard because it's literally just almost all the above. It's almost all the above. If they're healthy and if they like me back. Which, let me tell you, that second one is impossible to achieve. I don't think I've ever met a woman who's said that she's liked me back. I have mostly met women that will say, oh, you're gross. What the hell? Oh, they're highwaymen. Oh, yeah, because freaking Patches is here. Guys, I gotta murder Patches. Guys, I gotta kill Patches before he freaking kills me later in the game. Do not kill him. It's much better, by the way. Damn. Oh. You guys freaking... Okay. My real answer is if they're nice to me, I'll probably like them. Me personally, I have a really niche opinion. Dan Bro gets so much better to it, by the way. I'm bisexual. Everyone who's confessed to me has been dude. I want variety. Do not kill him. First, I want to ask what your niche opinion is. What kind of lady you like? And second, why do I not kill Patches? He is a bitch. Doesn't he steal your money later on, too? You like skinny girls? That is not a niche opinion, dude. That's, like, normal. Unless you mean, like, unhealthily skinny. Then that might be niche, because that's sort of not good. Was this the one where there was a secret path? Nope. I don't like when boobs are too big. Medium-sized max. And when they're tall. You know, that's valid. I feel like, because I'm somewhat tall, I can understand the plight of having large breasts because it causes a lot of back pain. And being tall causes a lot of back pain too because you're always freaking hunched over. Where the fuck is he? I thought Patches was supposed to be here. Did he get killed? I think I need to kill him. I think I need to kill him. I think I need to kill him. I think I need to kill Patches. Let me signal to lose your light on. Dude, Fortnite, I wish you luck on your yes. Don't worry, Mizer will be here to keep me company. Mizer, there's a guy on YouTube who cosplays as him and does PvP. He's really nice. Freaking plays as freaking Patches? Dude. Really play as like Melania and more people would like you. How does he get away with that? Look at what he's done to the field. I'm like 9% sure that is Scarlet Rot he just sprayed everywhere. Oh, oh yeah, wait, he surrenders. I always forget that. Dude, I might kill him before he surrenders. Did you see how much damage that did? Oh damn, he kicked me. They try to go for my nards. Yeah. Yeah. Grovel for mercy. We almost got. Yeah. Patches, you're from every freaking game. You're not tarnished. Yeah, how did you... Very romantic. Is it romantic when I have a giant axe? Do I forgive and forget? Is that what I do? Or do I say some things can't be forgiven? Patches just LARPs. Yeah. Forgive. Yeah. Forgive and forget. Yeah, untethered to any reality. Yeah.
I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to put I'll be ready to wheel.
Okay. I guess that means I leave. And then I'll kill him later, because I know he freaking betrays you or scams you or something like that. And you kind of have to kill him. Kind of like in the other games where he kind of just throws you off a cliff on multiple occasions. Look, there's forgiving and there's forgetting. And then there's like what Patches does in half of the games. He kicks you off a cliff in every game. He does? Does he do that in this game too? What cliff? Hey, buddy, I did not mean that. Yep. Thank you. No sneezing. I love his hat, it's so cool. If you kill that guy, you get the Nagakiba. You can also get it later on in this quest when he dies. And he comes back being possessed. Which is pure horror farm. True, true. Does he have it on him? I don't see it on him. Really? I think so. I'm pretty sure when you do his quest line, you eventually will. Yes, they clearly like. I think you need him somewhere. Kind of a noob in Elden Ring. I wouldn't say I'm a pro, obviously. You saw how most of my fighting goes. But I'm not bad. I know my way around the game. I think he shows up again at Limgrave. No, not Limgrave. We're at Limgrave. He shows up again later on in Altus Plateau. We're talking like the northern bit, the very northern bit of Altus Plateau. And you do a couple of things with him. You fight a character with him. Then he dies. You can loot his body there. No, I think he actually might give you his stuff before dying. And, you know, then you are... but then after that, then he gets possessed by someone that works for the Three Fingers? That's the Madness one, I think. That's the one that, no, yeah, Frenzy Flame. It's Frenzy. Not Madness, it's Frenzy. Yeah. That ending is very cool, honestly. For, like, lore purposes, I think that one might be my favorite. I mean, I learned to play well, but I haven't played very much, around 65 hours to get Explorer everything. I think, what is my hours at? Like, somewhere in the hundreds? Let me open up Steam to check. It is 184. I play this game, well, not too much. Isn't Madness the status effect of Frenzy? I think it is. But Frenzy is the influence and the god or whatever. It's really funny how you can just do that, by the way. It's really fun. They'll just shoot. It's really funny, honestly. Yeah, Madness, I think, is the status effect. Something. Yeah, you guys do your thing. I just want to go past. Freaking covered in arrows. Jesus Christ. I still use the starter samurai armor. I haven't changed one. Yeah, honestly, I just put on new armor to look cool. I try to dodge as many attacks as I can, or I damage tank. I don't do the whole poise thing. Which I think that armor offers resistances and poise. Poise is what prevents you from getting knocked down. And then resistances obviously make you take less damage in certain ways. Like, you know, fire resistance, you know, you're resistant to fire attacks, or, you know, freaking religion resistance. I don't know. There's a lot of resistances. I know that stuff is very big in, oh god, what is this? Yes, armor is mostly for ore specifics. I think it's a really major thing once you start doing, like, PvP modes, then it's pretty major. Then you're gonna want to get a good setup. Yeah, guys, shoot at me. Ignore that. Wait, I forget that they work with the giants. Damn, stepped on the thing I wanted to grab. How am I supposed to grab it now? It's just a lump of flesh. Hey. Oh. Well, he's dead. I'll bring the giant to you, idiots, next. Oh my god, freaking frenzy everywhere. You see this? Oh, that did not last long. Notice how the second I pointed it out, it's gone. Yeah, jump. It's like the easiest attacks to dodge. It's always the jumping attacks, because you know roughly when they're going to come back down. And then you got, like, weapon attacks, in which they're always freaking late. Or they're early as fuck. Okay. Yeah, no. Show me your pretty face. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong side. No. Dang it. Fine, we're gonna go for damage. Yeah, no, don't. I cracked her, so I can't even go multi-layer. First time I felt skilled is when I defeated the troll, and I just started grinding for levels. Yeah, one of my old friends was doing that. Like, he would refuse to fight a boss unless he did, like, a third to half of its HP in damage in one attack. Obviously, that's insanely unrealistic for a majority of bosses, which is probably why he never really ended up beating the game. Because eventually you come across bosses that you just don't one-shot. Like, I think he got stuck at, like, Fire Giant or something, and he was getting really pissed. Look, Fire Giant ain't a cakewalk, but, like, you can't expect to, like, farm enough to just kill him in, like, 3 hits. I would never expect that. Honestly, what I would do, and this is something I had to learn when playing this game for, like, the first, second, and third time. It took me until the 3rd time through that I actually beat the game. The thing I had to learn was that you don't attack as much as you think. You never attack as much as you think. It's almost only dodging. If something's going on, you're gonna dodge it. If there's an attack coming, you're gonna dodge it. You're not gonna try to tank it. You're not gonna try to, you know, move out of the way. It's always a dodge. You always dodge. You never try to do anything but dodge. I did not mean to freaking call you out. I hate the bats so much. They're so annoying. Well, I'm just gonna leave this giant alive and kill him. See? Look. Well, I guess I can also one-shot them. Yeah, you never, like, attack as much as you think. You're always dodging in some way, shape, or form. You're just looking for that one in where you can attack. Whether that be they're stuck in an animation for an attack, they're idle for a second, which that's a lot of the cases. A lot of bosses have it idle for a second. When I realized Lion's Claws can't be interrupted and there's more than double the M1, I just started using only the skill. So it's pretty easy to dodge and bonk bosses till I try. Yeah. I like the big colossal weapons because the amount of poise damage they do is absolutely insane. I don't think it's called poise damage, but that's what I call it. The damage where when you hit them with it, they just straight up fall. All the big weapons that are slow, they do that, like, really easily. And I love bringing them to their knees and just absolutely smashing them in the face. Actually, didn't stagger. Yeah, if you dodge, you don't really stagger that often. Unless you're talking about staggering them, in which case, I think weapons with Lion's Claw, yeah, they're not that big, so they're the more faster weapons, if I'm not wrong. Oh, it's right here. Into Stormhill Evergale. Oh, dang it, dropped my phone. Damn, and I really thought that this stream I could still do Margit at the end, but honestly, it's getting pretty late where I am. You see, look, you're gonna be dodging for most of this fight because that's how this boss works. See, I got greedy there, and then I got killed. I used the great sword, but I usually don't manage to get staggers in. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep soon. Yeah, I honestly think that this might be end of stream here. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I think I was debating between streaming Date Everything or Terraria. I was struggling at that guy. Crucible Knight is difficult. It's annoying the fact that he eventually just becomes a normal enemy. Okay, so order things I need to do. That, then that. There's a thing over here. Grab something here, and then obviously coming up here. That's your things for next stream. For next time I stream this game. Let's not say next stream. But yeah. Well, that's stream. I mean, that is stream right there. Hope you enjoyed Miser. It was nice having you around. It's nice just having people watching the streams again. I used to have like maybe a consistent 2 or 3 people, but then they stopped watching. I couldn't imagine why.
Did I mute myself? How long was I talking for? Holy shit, how long was I talking for? Did you hear me talk about staggering? Oh, 20. Okay, thank God. Okay. Phew. Okay. I'm probably going to be streaming Terraria tomorrow, my favorite game. It'll also be a longer stream, but thank you for coming in. It was nice seeing you. Hopefully, you could be a regular. But yeah, it's time that I hit the hay. So, goodbye, good night, and I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. See ya.